So in this video, I want to show you guys the things you need to prepare for a visual schedule. Now, I'm just going to preface that this visual schedule was created for an intensive pre-K classroom with students with high complex needs that are basically just learning your very basics of academics. So if you do have an older grade level, I just want you to think a little bit outside the box. So for example, if you had older kids, maybe you will be doing, I don't know, a square with the letters or the numbers. Maybe you will actually be, using words, or maybe each center is going to be labeled whatever that center is. So if you have a reading center, a math center, teacher time, computer, whatever it may be, you can use that as well with the same format. I just wanted to show you in a very simplistic level, but you can use your imagination to expand and enhance as you have older kids or kids with higher capabilities. So let me just explain the first thing we're gonna do. In order to set up for a visual schedule, you need to have everything prior and ready to go. So the first thing I did is I decided how many centers are going to happen in my classroom. So again, I'm gonna have 5 centers. Now the reason why we only have 5 right now is because I am working during summer school. So it's a little bit different. We have shorter hours and there's many different things. Obviously, if I had a lot longer hours, I would have more centers and more things for my students to do because I want them engaged and moving around. The next thing is, once I decided how many centers I had, okay, so I decided to label each center a different shape and color. So I made this in multiple tasks, so in case a student didn't know the shape, at least they would know the color, and hopefully we can get them to match. So I laminated them, I cut them out, right? And then I Velcro them. So if you see, they're ready to go, okay? And however you organize, that's up to you, but I just get them in Ziploc bags by shapes and color. Then I made a strip, okay? And this strip is gonna be where the student's schedule is gonna be laid out for the entire day or the entire rotations, okay? So that's another thing. I laminated a cardboard, I Velcroed it, I have it ready to go. Now, in order to be able to help the students identify, I would either have their name here, or I would put their name and their picture. Depending on how, high functioning or low functioning they are, you may need to vary it up. I want you to keep in mind, even though I'm making this for the entire class, you always want to assess the levels of each individual student. Now, I know I normally encourage this, but again, I'm working summer school, so I'm trying to make it simplistic for the purpose of the summer. But for you guys, if you do have different kids who are higher than this, like let's say some kids need shapes, some kids need visuals, some kids need words, some of them may need photographs, some of them may need objects. That is up to you to assess as a teacher and see what best fits your children, okay? Then once you have these ready, we're gonna do a check-in board for every single center that they're going to go to. And in a little bit, I'm gonna show you guys how that transition should occur, okay? So again, these are the materials that I'm gonna have to create that visual schedule. My visuals laminated and Velcroed, my check-in boards for every center, and my students' task strip, if that's, little strips so they can have their schedule board, or they may have a clipboard, they may have a folder. Again, it all depends on the type of students you may have in your classroom. So that's gonna be a self-assess.